Every ruin tells a story. Stone walls, broken statues, half-buried roads. They whisper of hands that once built worlds and minds that believed in eternity. But time is merciless. Empires rise with thunder and fall in silence. The story of their fall is not about destruction, it's about forgetting. When power blinds and pride deafens, silence is all that remains. This is the sound of endings and the lesson of every age. Rome didn't die in a single night. It decayed from within: corruption, overextension, moral fatigue. The legions grew weary, emperors multiplied, and gold lost meaning. When the barbarians arrived, the empire was already hollow. The Roman eagle fell not because it was weak, but because it forgot why it flew. In China, the Han once symbolized harmony and celestial order. But power bred corruption, and the mandate of heaven turned to smoke. Famine, rebellion, and court intrigue tore the empire apart. The dynasty fell not from outside invasion, but from the rot of its own brilliance. Every system, no matter how perfect, carries the seed of its own decay. They built pyramids for the gods and offered blood to keep the sun alive. But when the strangers came with thunder and steel, the gods fell silent. The empire of the sun ended in smoke and sorrow, not just from conquest, but from faith betrayed. The people who once ruled the skies were crushed under their own rituals of fear. For 1,000 years after Rome's fall, Byzantium held the torch. Its emperors ruled between heaven and earth, cloaked in divine gold, but no wall stands forever. The Ottomans came, and the last hymn of Hagia Sophia became the echo of an ending. Glory turned to memory, memory to dust. Empires die differently, yet their stories rhyme. Overconfidence, isolation, decadence. They forget humility, the only force that sustains greatness. History shows civilizations collapse not when enemies attack, but when hearts grow blind to meaning. Power without purpose is a silent poison. Sometimes it isn't war that ends empires, it's nature. Volcanoes darkened skies, plagues erased millions, rivers changed course. The earth reclaims what pride once claimed. To the wind and stone, every empire is temporary. Civilization is only a guest in time's vast house. Collapse is not just a political event, it's psychological. People stop believing in the empire's story. The myths lose their power. Loyalty becomes survival. When minds turn away, structures crumble soon after. The death of belief precedes the fall of walls. Every empire demands a sacrifice: blood, gold, souls. But in chasing greatness, rulers forget that glory is a debt no one can repay. The monuments stand, yes, but beneath them, millions sleep in silence. History's beauty is built upon bones. Power is not evil, it's fragile. It thrives when shared and dies when hoarded. Every ruler who thought themselves immortal became a cautionary tale. The higher the tower, the greater the fall. True strength is not in conquest, but in restraint. When empires fall, art and memory fade too. Languages vanish, knowledge burns, and silence grows. But sometimes, in that silence, something new begins. From the ruins, ideas travel like seeds on the wind, reborn in distant lands. Endings, after all, are also beginnings. We like to believe we are different, that our technologies and systems will last forever. But the signs remain the same: division, greed, overreach. History does not repeat, but it whispers warnings to those who can hear. Are we listening? Every civilization builds monuments to eternity, pyramids, walls, towers. But eternity belongs only to time. Humanity's greatest illusion is to think we can outlive our nature. In the end, every empire dies as it began, with a single idea. To understand collapse is to understand life. Everything rises, peaks, and fades, not in tragedy, but in rhythm. Perhaps empires must die so that the world can breathe again. Perhaps endings are how time remembers balance. The fall is not punishment. It is renewal. As night falls over the bones of empires, we are left with one question: what is truly eternal, power or wisdom? History's silence invites us to listen, not to kings or conquerors, but to the humble truth beneath the ashes. Everything ends. But meaning, if we choose to preserve it, endures.